Welcome back to Mystery Minds. In today's case, we bring you a story not of reckless violence but of power, control, and strategy. A man who outlived nearly every rival, adapted to every challenge, and turned a brutal empire into a criminal dynasty that lasted for decades. This is the story of Tony Accardo, from street thug to corporate boss. A man who never spent a single day behind bars, yet ran one of the most powerful organized crime syndicates in American history. How did he do it? How did he build a system that kept him untouchable for over 40 years? Stay with us as we unravel the story of Tony Accardo. Tony Accardo's journey from a humble beginning to becoming a formidable figure in organized crime is a tale of ambition, adaptability, and calculated decisions. Born Antonino Leonardo Accardo on April 28, 1906, in Chicago's Near West Side, he was the second of 6 children to Sicilian immigrants Francesco, a shoemaker, and Maria Tillata Accardo. The family had emigrated from Castelvetrano, Sicily, seeking better opportunities in America. Growing up in the impoverished neighborhood of Little Sicily, young Tony was exposed to the harsh realities of urban life. The area was a melting pot of various immigrant communities, each striving to carve out a living. Despite his father's honest trade, the allure of the streets proved too strong for Tony. At the age of 14, he dropped out of school and began frequenting local pool halls, which were often hubs for illicit activities. It was during this period that Tony became affiliated with the Circus Café Gang, a group of neighborhood toughs known for their involvement in petty crimes and bootlegging operations. This gang served as a farm team for larger criminal organizations, notably the Chicago Outfit. Under the mentorship of seasoned gangsters like Claude Maddox and Tony Capizio, Accardo honed his skills in various illicit endeavors. Accardo's commitment and street smarts did not go unnoticed. Jack "Machine Gun" McGurn, a notorious hitman and key figure within Al Capone's syndicate, took note of Tony's potential. Recognizing his reliability and discretion, McGurn introduced Accardo to Capone's inner circle. This introduction marked a pivotal turning point in Accardo's life, transitioning him from a small-time hoodlum to an integral part of one of the most powerful criminal organizations in America. Under Capone's tutelage, Accardo's responsibilities expanded. He was involved in enforcing the outfit's interests, ensuring that operations ran smoothly and that any opposition was dealt with swiftly. His ability to execute orders with precision and maintain a low profile set him apart from many of his contemporaries. Unlike the flamboyant gangsters of his era, Accardo understood the value of discretion and the power of operating from the shadows. One of the defining moments in Accardo's early career was his alleged involvement in the infamous St. Valentine's Day Massacre of 1929, where 7 members of the rival North Side Gang were brutally murdered. While his exact role remains a subject of debate among historians, Accardo's association with such high-profile events solidified his reputation within the underworld. By 1931, the landscape of organized crime in Chicago was shifting. Al Capone's conviction for tax evasion left a power vacuum within the outfit. Accardo, with his proven loyalty and strategic mind, was well positioned to ascend the ranks. He became a trusted advisor to Frank Nitti and later Paul Ricca, both of whom led the outfit in the ensuing years. Accardo's influence continued to grow, and he played a crucial role in expanding the outfit's operations into new territories and ventures. Tony Accardo's early life is a testament to his ability to navigate the treacherous waters of organized crime. From a school dropout on the streets of Chicago to a key player in the city's most notorious criminal syndicate, Accardo's rise was marked by a keen understanding of power dynamics, an unwavering commitment to his organization, and an innate ability to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of the underworld. By the late 1920s, Tony Accardo had already made a name for himself as a reliable enforcer within Al Capone's organization. But it was a single act of brutal efficiency that earned him one of the most feared nicknames in organized crime: Joe Batters. In 1926, Accardo was present at a gathering of Capone's closest men when a violent situation erupted. A group of rival gangsters had crossed the outfit, and Capone wanted to send a message. With cold precision, Accardo took a baseball bat and delivered a merciless beating, leaving the men lifeless. Witnessing the sheer force and lack of hesitation, Capone reportedly turned to his associates and said, "That kid's a real Joe Batters." The name stuck. For Accardo, the nickname wasn't just about violence, it was about efficiency. He wasn't the type to act out of anger or impulse. Every move he made served a greater purpose. Unlike many gangsters of his time who sought notoriety, Accardo understood that power was most effective when it was quiet and strategic. His ability to eliminate threats without drawing unnecessary attention made him invaluable to the outfit. His work as an enforcer put him in the inner circle of Capone's most trusted men, including Jack "Machine Gun" McGurn. Accardo's reputation grew as someone who could solve problems, sometimes with force but often through calculated manipulation. He understood that controlling the streets wasn't just about eliminating enemies but also about knowing when to turn them into allies. His growing power wasn't just about bloodshed, it was about influence. Accardo understood that the future of organized crime wasn't in reckless violence but in structure and longevity. He began studying the way businesses operated, learning how the outfit could move from street-level crime to more sophisticated ventures like gambling, unions, and political connections. With Capone's imprisonment in 1931, the Chicago outfit underwent a major transformation. Frank Nitti took over as the front boss, but the real power shifted to Paul Ricca, who saw Accardo's potential. Unlike Capone, who relished the limelight, Ricca and Accardo were more reserved. They envisioned an organization that operated less like a street gang and more like a corporate empire. Accardo wasn't just a feared enforcer anymore, he was becoming a strategist. He played a key role in expanding the outfit's influence into casinos, labor unions, and even Hollywood. His ability to balance ruthlessness with intelligence ensured that his power would only grow in the years to come. At just 25 years old, Tony Accardo was no longer just a soldier, he was a man poised for greatness. Accardo recognized the necessity of diversifying the outfit's operations beyond bootlegging, especially with the impending end of Prohibition. Accardo's vision was to create a multifaceted organization that could withstand external pressures and adapt to changing economic landscapes. One of Accardo's significant contributions was facilitating the outfit's expansion into Las Vegas during the 1950s. Recognizing the potential of the burgeoning casino industry, he orchestrated investments in several casinos, including the Stardust, Desert Inn, and Riviera. By infiltrating and controlling these establishments, the outfit secured a steady stream of income and established a formidable presence in the Las Vegas gambling scene. This move not only diversified the outfit's revenue streams but also extended its influence beyond Chicago. Accardo also understood the importance of political alliances and labor union control. By infiltrating labor unions, the outfit gained leverage over various industries, enabling them to orchestrate strikes, control labor contracts, and extort businesses. These tactics provided both financial gain and significant influence over economic activities in Chicago and beyond. Accardo's ability to navigate the complex interplay between organized crime and legitimate enterprises showcased his strategic acumen. Despite his involvement in numerous illicit activities, Accardo maintained a remarkably low profile. He preferred to operate from the shadows, allowing others to be the public face of the outfit. This discretion contributed to his longevity within the organization and his ability to evade law enforcement scrutiny. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Accardo avoided the flamboyance that often attracted unwanted attention, embodying the principle that true power operates unseen. Accardo's leadership style was characterized by a blend of ruthlessness and strategic foresight. He was known for his ability to enforce discipline within the outfit, ensuring that operations ran smoothly and that any dissent was swiftly addressed. His reputation for decisive action, coupled with his strategic vision, solidified his position as a central figure in the Chicago outfit's hierarchy. Under Accardo's guidance, the Chicago outfit evolved into a diversified and resilient organization. His strategic initiatives in expanding into new industries, coupled with his emphasis on discretion and adaptability, ensured the outfit's prominence in organized crime for decades. Accardo's legacy is a testament to his ability to foresee and navigate the complexities of both the underworld and legitimate business spheres, securing his place as one of the most influential figures in organized crime history. By the late 1960s, Tony Accardo had firmly established himself as a central figure within the Chicago outfit. His strategic acumen and ability to adapt had not only ensured the organization's survival but also its expansion into new and lucrative ventures. Recognizing the importance of longevity and stability, Accardo began to contemplate his eventual retirement and the future leadership of the outfit. In 1968, Paul Ricca, the de facto leader of the Chicago outfit, retired, and Accardo ostensibly assumed the role of boss. However, in a move characteristic of his preference for operating behind the scenes, Accardo appointed Felix "Milwaukee Phil" Alderigio as the front boss. This arrangement allowed Accardo to wield influence without attracting the scrutiny that often accompanied the top position. This strategy of appointing figurehead leaders while retaining ultimate control became a hallmark of Accardo's leadership style. Understanding that the future of the outfit depended on a seamless transition of power, Accardo meticulously planned for succession. He identified and mentored individuals who demonstrated the necessary qualities to lead, ensuring they were well-versed in the organization's operations and ethos. One such protege was Joseph "Joey Doves" Iappa, who eventually rose to prominence within the outfit. By cultivating a pipeline of capable leaders, Accardo aimed to maintain the outfit's stability and continuity. Accardo's retirement from active leadership did not equate to a complete withdrawal from the outfit's affairs. He continued to serve as a respected advisor, offering guidance on significant decisions and maintaining relationships that were vital to the organization's interests. His ability to balance retirement with ongoing influence exemplified his commitment to the outfit's enduring success. Despite his efforts to distance himself from day-to-day operations, Accardo remained a person of interest to law enforcement. In 1960 he was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 6 years in prison. However, the conviction was later overturned due to prejudicial media coverage during the trial. Throughout his life, Accardo was summoned multiple times to testify before the U.S. Senate's Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations. He consistently invoked the Fifth Amendment, refusing to provide testimony that could incriminate him. His adept navigation of legal challenges further cemented his reputation as a formidable figure within organized crime. Accardo's approach to retirement and succession planning offers several insights into his leadership philosophy. He understood that the strength of an organization lies not in the prominence of its leader but in the robustness of its structure and the preparedness of its members. By fostering a culture of mentorship and strategic delegation, Accardo ensured that the Chicago outfit could withstand the challenges of leadership transitions and external pressures. In conclusion, Tony Accardo's retirement and succession planning were marked by strategic foresight and a deep understanding of organizational dynamics. His ability to orchestrate leadership transitions while maintaining the outfit's stability and profitability underscores his legacy as one of organized crime's most effective and enduring leaders. As the 1970s unfolded, Tony Accardo, the seasoned architect of the Chicago outfit's enduring success, began to shift his focus toward a more tranquil lifestyle. He acquired a residence in Palm Springs, California, a locale known for its serene environment and affluent community. This move allowed Accardo to enjoy a semblance of retirement while still maintaining his influential grip on the organization's operations. Despite the geographical distance, he frequently traveled back to Chicago to preside over critical meetings and mediate disputes, ensuring the outfit's affairs remained under his watchful eye. Accardo's personal wealth had grown substantially over the years, reflecting his strategic diversification into legitimate enterprises. His portfolio boasted investments in commercial office buildings, retail centers, lumber farms, paper factories, hotels, car dealerships, trucking companies, newspapers, restaurants, and travel agencies. This extensive array of holdings not only provided substantial income but also served as a facade of legitimacy, further insulating him from law enforcement scrutiny. In his later years, Accardo chose to reside with his daughter and son-in-law in Barrington Hills, Illinois, a peaceful suburb of Chicago. This arrangement allowed him to remain close to his family while enjoying a degree of seclusion. Despite a criminal record that traced back to 1922, Accardo's time behind bars was remarkably brief, amounting to no more than a single night. His adeptness at navigating the legal system and maintaining a low profile contributed significantly to this rare feat among figures of his stature in organized crime. On May 22, 1992, Tony Accardo passed away at the age of 86 due to congestive heart failure and acute respiratory failure. His death marked the end of an era for the Chicago outfit, closing the chapter on a leadership tenure that spanned several decades and witnessed the transformation of organized crime in America. Accardo's funeral was a subdued affair, reflecting his lifelong preference for discretion over ostentation. He was interred in a crypt within the mausoleum at Queen of Heaven Cemetery in Hillside, Illinois. The modesty of the ceremony belied the profound impact he had on the criminal underworld and the legacy he left behind. The narrative of Tony Accardo's life offers a compelling study in contrasts. He was a man who rose from the rough streets of Chicago's near West Side to command one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the United States. His strategic mind and ability to adapt ensured his survival in a world where many met untimely ends. Yet, despite his success in the underworld, Accardo's life was not without its shadows. The moral and ethical implications of his choices cast a long and complex legacy, serving as a testament to the intricate interplay between power, ambition, and consequence. If you found this story intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mystery Minds. We uncover the dark secrets of history's most notorious figures, bringing you true crime like never before. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep questioning the world around you.